Mm. Wouldn't it be nice to just have your own personal steam sauna at home, steam sauna experience at home, to be held in its warmth, right? To take in its sweet aroma, to be able to take some time to reflect, relax, relate, release. Right? That's exactly what a pelvic steam therapy session is like. Incredibly calming, super relaxing, time to just take out some me time for a little bit of self-care, right? There's nothing scary about it, but I know that there's a lot of skepticism around pelvic steaming because of all the contradictory information out there. So I wanted to take some time out today to give you guys a little bit of education. All right. So we're going to talk about it a little bit today. So I'm going to set my steam off to the side. Mm, We won't be safe. Okay. So, as you guys know, I was recently certified through Perry Steam Institute or Steamy Chick to offer pelvic steaming sessions. And like I said, it's been one of those things that's been on my radar for a really long time, and I really love it. And it's a really great adjunct to pelvic therapy, I feel like, and all the things that I do because of all the benefits that it has. But first, we're going to talk about, you know, the negatives that we hear first, because that's what people want to know about. All right. So, and I've got a list here just so I make sure I touch on everything. So, one of the first things that people or arguments against steaming is that, oh, you don't need to steam because uterus is self-cleansing. You don't need to do anything to cleanse your uterus. Yes, 100% absolutely true. I'm here for it all the way. Absolutely. Our monthly cycles, our periods is our body's way. That is our womb cleanse. That's the way our body is cleansing itself from the buildup of tissues and hormones and things like that to prepare for a pregnancy. Pregnancy or implantation didn't happen. The body cleanses itself out with the monthly period. Facts, 100%. Also, our bodies can get backed up. Okay, so sometimes the body doesn't necessarily do all the things that we need it to do naturally and on its own, and we just might need a little bit of assistance. And that's all steaming is doing. Steaming is just assisting the body to do what it's naturally doing, then doing its cleanse. Steaming is not like a douche, like douching or placing any kind of harsh chemicals on your skin or in your or on your body that will like negatively impact you. Steaming is really gentle. You saw how the steam was just like rising up into my face. That's all that it is. And it just really helps the body to do its natural cleanse. Like there are other self-cleansing organs in our body that we also help out. So our lungs sometimes get mucus. You know, when we get sick, when there's an imbalance in our lungs, we get mucus and we, are coughing that up. What's something that, the medical society will tell us to do? Use steam, right? Get your bowl of hot water, your steam, put a towel over your head, and not put your face in the water, but allow the steam to come up in your nostrils and breathe it in. We don't argue about that one. Our colons are another example that's self-cleansing, but sometimes we get constipated, right? Sometimes things don't flow the way it needs to flow. And so what's the number one best cure for constipation? Water. Drink water, right? So, and steam is just a form of water that we're introducing to the pelvic area to increase circulation, to increase moisture, lubrication, and to help things to relax so things can flow and work the way that it should be. All right, number two, the second argument against steaming is that there's no research out there. There's no evidence showing that steaming works. Not true. There aren't a lot of research articles out there, but there are. So if you check out Steamy Chick's website, there's a link there for the page of all kinds of research articles, case studies, testimonials, all kinds of things there of people talking about their experience and even the research showing that its effectiveness in treating certain conditions and certain issues. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and get into all the nitty-gritty details, but I will say this. I am 100% for evidence-based practice and also knowing that there are complementary therapies that have not been fully researched as well, and they are effective and they do work. And just because it hasn't been fully researched at this time doesn't automatically like nix it off the list and mean it's ineffective, right? There can be funding issues. There's systemic oppression and racism and all kinds of things that impact and are some reasons why we're not seeing a whole lot of research coming out about steaming just yet. Okay, I do believe it's coming, and when it comes, everybody's gonna be on board. Third argument against steaming is that it can disrupt or interrupt the pH balance, especially in the vaginal areas, and cause infections. Again, check out the research page on SteamyCheck's website, steamycheck.institute, and you go to the research tab, and there are a few studies on there looking at this very thing. So there are studies that show or indicate that those that did pelvic steam therapy had decreased incidence of infections and decreased rates of STDs, which we can then use that to kind of come to the conclusion that steaming can help to maintain a healthy vaginal environment. Okay, so we're not, when the pH of our vaginal environment is crazy and it's not balanced, that's when infections are born. That's when infections, like the bacteria, like, ooh, this is good. This is what I'm looking for. And if things are messed up, that's when infections come around. But if we're having decreased rate of infections with people that are steaming, then the steaming is not something that's causing infections or pH imbalance. And then the fourth one I'm going to talk about today, one of the big arguments against steaming is that it can burn. Yeah, it can burn. So can cooking. So can drinking hot beverages. So can taking a warm or hot bath. Like we do things all day long. So can straightening or curling your hair. Like we do things all day long that involve high temperatures, but we don't always burn ourselves. Why? Because we're educated and we know how to properly use these things, utilize these tools. We know how to be safe with them so that we don't burn ourselves. So there is a right, a proper, and a safe way to go about steaming. And by working with somebody that's trained, that's either gotten a certification or as part of like the culture, and they've learned through experience and by observation from family members and things like that, then and they're you're getting the right things going for what you need, by all means, steaming is safe and you have a decreased risk of burning yourself, right? So with all that, I'm not saying like everyone go out there and steam yourself, okay? Because like I said, there's a proper and a safe way to do these things, and there's a couple things that you need to know. You need to know what's going on with your body. You need to know which herbs and herb blends is going to be beneficial for you to address the issues that you've got going on. You need to know what kind of setup is proper for you, what kind of heat levels that you're going to need that'll be beneficial for you, how long you need to steam for, how often you need to steam. Like all of that is what's included in a custom steam plan that you get from a facilitator. Okay, so it's not just, go ahead and boil some water and sit over it, like in simple terms, but it includes and it involves so much more than that. This is considered hydrotherapy. And so with it being a therapy, one, it's a process, and two, there are things that need to be in place to ensure your safety and to ensure that it's effective, okay? Because we know there are spas and saunas and things like that out here, in the market, and some of them are really, really great. But also there are some of them that everyone gets the same herb blend, everyone has the same heat level, everyone sits for a very, very, very long time. Everything is just very one size fits all. And that is not how steam therapy works. That's not how any therapy works. Okay. There's never a one size fits all. Everything is customized and personalized to what you got going on. All right. So I want to go ahead and just share with you guys some other benefits of steaming. Some general benefits of steaming that people have reported that has improved their sleeping, has increased their energy levels, improved their sex life, improved libido and arousal, has helped to decrease bloating. What else on my list? Decrease back pain, regulate cycles, increase their circulation, like all kinds of things, right? So lots and lots of general benefits. And those aren't even necessarily things that we're talking about in the pelvic region, right? So specific pelvic health conditions that steam therapy has helped with is, and people have reported improvements with, are fibroids, endometriosis, fertility, postpartum healing, and postpartum recovery and healing is one of the most common methods and reasons why we see steaming across the world. Helping with scar tissue, birth prep, prolapse, infections, cysts, discharge, etc. There are literally like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different pelvic health conditions in and of itself that pelvic therapy, steam therapy can help with. Um, and fun fact, a lot of those things are the exact same things that pelvic floor physical therapists are treating as well. And so they go hand in hand. Like I don't do anything by accident, y'all. It's all it's all on purpose and for a purpose. And so yeah, I just wanted to come and share, just a little bit about what pelvic steaming is. And just in general, pelvic steaming has been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years. It's an ancient practice that you can find on nearly every continent in the world, and a variety of different cultures. Different cultures do it differently depending on, just their indigenous background. Like I said, most often it's for, maintaining women's health, preventing issues, and for postpartum recovery and healing. And so, yeah, it's just a very beautiful practice. You feel very held, very well taken care of, taking care of yourself. And it gives so much power back to you. It's like instead of running to, for medication, which, if you need to be on medications for any health concerns, follow that regimen, right? And also talk to your doctor about incorporating steam therapy as well and see if you can start tapering off. Like, Western medicine is great for some things, for a lot of things. And then also like traditional medicine and complementary medicines and therapies are great also. So it just really gives you so much power just to know how to listen to your body, tune into your body, heal your body from a lot of different things, find improvements and like really feel good in your body and in yourself. And so just a couple of reasons why I really, really, really love pelvic steam therapy. And I'm really looking forward to um, expanding the knowledge and letting more people know and hear about it and experience it. I will be talking more about steam therapy in the upcoming event that I'll be doing on September 9th. So if you're in Atlanta, in the Decatur area, I'll be at Sati Yoga and Wellness, and we'll be talking specifically about period care. And I'll be introducing some more things about steam therapy, as well as another tool that I love to use for addressing menstrual cycles and periods and like managing symptoms and things like that. If you're not in the Atlanta area, or if you're not available on September 9th to come see me, and come see and hang out with us, you can go ahead and like I offer virtual STEAM plans. Okay, so we can get on a call together. We'll go through all that you've got going on, see which plan and what elements are going to be beneficial for you. And I'll also send you a 1 month supply of the herbs that are chosen for you that are specific and beneficial for you. So you'll have everything that you need to go ahead and get started. All you'll need is some water, a way to boil water. And we'll talk about how to get your setup going, and you'll be good to go. And you can start your STEAM plan. All right. So thank you guys for joining and listening in. If you have any extra additional questions, feel free to leave a comment, send me a message, send an email, book a session, book a call, whatever you want. And let's get this going, right? Let's start getting you feeling good. All right. You guys have a great, great day, and we'll see you soon.